is feeling anybody that is feeling overwhelmed by the I like to call it the achievement hustle of high school life, taking all of these extracurriculars or AP classes. I was so burnt out, and also college tuition is very expensive. So I thought that I could take the year to work, to rejuvenate myself mentally and emotionally. And it has truly been the best year of my life. I've been able to expand juggling for Jude in a more personal sense, like being able to travel to London for the coronation and spread my message all the way across the world, or do these virtual, talks. I went to a lot of middle school and elementary schools this year and did a ton of public speaking, which was awesome. And so, oh, sorry, yeah, okay, sorry. And just doing a lot of, work with like an internship and all of these different things. And it has been so refreshing. And so that's what I've been doing this past year. I guess I can just knock off the next question kind of related to that, which is what college are you going to and how did you connect with people on a continent scale? So I'll be going down to Stanford in the fall. Super, super excited. As of right now, I'm studying public policy, but I anticipate that that might be subject to change depending on what path I choose to take in my life. And then the second part of that question was, how did I connect with people like on a national scale? Definitely the power of social media, honestly. I mean, I don't really think that people all the way across the country and the world would have heard about my experiences without my Instagram, my website, news opportunities, media exposure. I mean, it all, I think, has played such a crucial role and such a pivotal role in my experience. I actually was recently at a youth conference where we did talk about the presence of social media in our activism projects. And for some people that are YouTube personalities, a lot of their response has been negative in the past. So it definitely is a double-edged sword. And I think that it can either be used for such positivity and impact, or it can unfortunately be leveraged in a really negative and sort of disparaging light. So that is definitely my answer to that question. And then someone else said, I just saw on their site that they have a walk event in DC. We'll definitely join. Oh my goodness, you absolutely should. St. Jude has walk run marathons all over the country, all yearly, year round. There's actually one happening in San Francisco in July. There's a half marathon. And I actually have a friend who's doing it. One day, maybe I'll do it. But I did one in San Francisco a couple years ago, which is actually where I met Riku, who is the little boy that beat brain cancer at 1. And they're just so great. And so St. Jude has a lot of different ways and avenues for impact, which is super cool. I think that those were all the questions in the chat. But I was wondering if anyone that felt comfortable, if I could ask to turn their cameras on. I would love to take a screenshot of the Zoom to share on my socials of just all of you guys being such great listeners. It's totally okay if you guys are not comfortable, but I'm just going to take a screenshot. If anyone who wants to turn on their camera would feel comfortable with that, if that's okay. Because I also want to, of course, support the Optimism Project and their platform on my socials. Okay, great. So I'm going to take a photo. If you want to smile or anything, totally up to you. I'll wait till a couple more people, maybe. Awesome. You guys are so great. Such beautiful faces, everybody. Okay. I'm going to take a screenshot in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Feel free to turn off your cameras if you're comfortable.
Thank you so much again for speaking with us and for this amazing presentation. Before you go, I do have one more question for you.
Of course, yeah.
This kind of relates to some of the other questions that came through the chat, but how did your experiences with juggling for Jude inspire some of your decisions about your future and like career, college, etc.?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that I wanted to be in the philanthropic sector pretty much, I would say, maybe 2 years after juggling for Jude. I knew that, I knew that I wanted to always be involved, not only with St. Jude's mission, but also just, giving back in general in some way. So when looking at colleges, I definitely think I was looking for schools with really strong social impact programs or public service programs. And then also just developing my relationship in a professional manner with St. Jude is definitely a way that I had juggling for Jude influence my future career choices. Once again, I have a lot of friends in college that have no idea what they want to do in their life. They don't know what job they want to have. Some of them are taking really, really general things. And for me, I do have some sort of focus and some sort of foundation on what I want to be a part of. I'm personally really interested in corporate social policy, especially living in such a capitalist society. I really want to leverage capitalistic influences, their impact for good. And so developing strong philanthropic platforms for different corporations is something I'm really passionate about. And I think that it's all just really helped me with this sense of purpose, but also the sense of direction in my life for sure.
Thank you so much for that. I think everything you're talking about is really inspirational, and I'm sure that everyone here has learned a lot from what you've had to say. And yeah, thank you again for coming to speak with us.
Thank you guys
Yes,
so
thank
much
you
for
so
having me.
much. Your work is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you guys, the Optimism Project, what you are doing is also just equally as inspirational. And thank you for providing a platform for someone like me to come on here. You guys are doing also incredible work. So pat yourselves on the back. It was amazing. And thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, the pleasure is all ours.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.